what Freeman did. Bolstering that offensive line certainly helps that offense. Alex Mack heading to Atlanta. Money's getting tossed out the window in contracts. They're signing all across the league. Here's the free agency winners and losers. We'll start with the winners. Eagles, Raiders, and Texans. We have our Will Brinson, who's joining me on the phone now. Certainly Houston signing Brock Osweiler and Lamar Miller. That's a good look for them offensively.
Yeah, Ryan, they went to the playoffs last year. They upgraded the position of quarterback by landing Brock Osweiler. $72 million is a lot of money for a guy with 7 career starts, but Bill O'Brien has to think that he's the guy who can kind of take them to the next level. Clearly, it's a statement on Christian Hackenberg if you hadn't already seen one. And then Lamar Miller, only 24, less than 700 touches in his career, a real home run back who played in Miami. I think with his, with the low mileage that he's got and fairly minimal cost for a running back, $6.5 million a year, he's a guy that could do really well in that Houston Texans scheme. For the Eagles, Howie Roseman undid everything Chip Kelly did, just about.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, the ability to move DeMarco Murray in his contract and Byron Maxwell, 6-year, $63 million signed last offseason in a trade as well, is really, really impressive. Didn't get much back from Murray, but he did get to flip first-round picks with the Miami Dolphins. So you're moving up 5 spots and getting rid of contract. That's really impressive. And the Raiders and the Jags, I think the Jags aren't mentioned here, but very similar in terms of the Raiders. They spend a lot of money, a team that's on the rise, and a team that I think that you're going to see mentioned a lot as a wild card / division challenger next year.
Now, well, you mentioned the Dolphins just a second ago. This is a team that, look, I'm slamming my head on the desk over there being a Dolphins fan going, what the heck is Mike Tannenbaum and company doing right now? Because Byron Maxwell, they acquire him, Kiko Alonso, they move to the 13th pick in the first round, and then Mario Williams, they let Vernon and Lamar Miller go. What's going on in Miami?
Well, Ryan, I think it's a situation where Mike Tannenbaum looked at his team and said, listen, we have to defend this offseason champs title. We cannot let someone else come in here and outspend us and make moves in March. We're the team that wins March every year, and certainly they're winning it again. It does not translate to wins in January or February, and that's kind of where we're at. As for the Broncos, you look at them as maybe losers. Look, this happens when you win a Super Bowl. We saw it with the Ravens a few years ago. You win the title, and inevitably people get paid. That's just going to happen, but certainly a lot of attrition for the Broncos in the free agency. And the Bengals, I don't want to call them losers because I still like the Bengals, but because of the wide receiver market, because it was so thin out there, you're going to see Mohamed Sanu and Marvin Jones get paid a lot of money. Marvin Jones going to the Lions, Mohamed Sanu visiting with the Falcons and Patriots. They're going to get a lot of money that Bengals couldn't hold on to them.
Crazy. We have the Raiders and Texans as winners, and then we have teams like Cincinnati and Denver as losers. It's just crazy, but welcome to free agency, everybody. We'll have all your coverage of the free agency and all the deals that go down right here on CBS Sports. While Antonio Gates is staying in San Diego, his running mate Ladarius Green is heading to the Steel City. Green agreed to a deal with the Steelers, who needed a tight end after Heath Miller retired. So he showed flashes in his career, Pete Prisco, but do you like the move for Pittsburgh? They needed a tight end, and now they have one.
Pass-catching tight end. That's what they need in that offense. Heath Miller no longer there, and Roethlisberger needs a pass-catching tight end. And this kid's got the ability to do it. We saw flashes of it at times in San Diego, and I think once he gets into this offense, you're going to see even more of it. I like this move for the Steelers.
Now, he certainly stepped up in the absence of Antonio Gates last year in San Diego. Do you think, fantasy-wise, he'll make an impact now that he's in Pittsburgh?
I mean, you got to like it because he's playing with one of the best quarterbacks who relies on his tight end. The problem is, a lot of mouths to feed in this offense.
Yep.
Antonio Brown, Martavis Bryant, Le'Veon Bell, Marcus Sweet, and those guys are all going to command targets. The thing you like is Heath Miller's been a red zone threat, so that could be somewhere where Green steps in. And you mentioned the flashes of him showing some